is not done for as a presidential candidate. He had one bad crash at a single debate, that's it. That's far from the end of the world in the grand scheme of things. The man can't speak well due to speech impediments and lack of confidence, and that's okay. A man doesn't need to be a great charismatic speaker in order to be a great president. Would we really be as critical of someone running for president with any other speech difficulties, such as someone who only spoke an American Sign Language or had to use a language computer to communicate, like the famous physicist Stephen Hawking did most of his life? I thought this was America, a place where anyone can achieve anything if given their fair shake. American people with disabilities, or just differently able, be they minor or major, or just as capable of being a good president as any other, which is something that Joe Biden has already proven with his first term in office. Whereas the only thing Donald Trump proved with his is that he's a giant piece of shit. This isn't time for internal conflicts and division. The Democratic primary voters have already staked their claims and cast their ballots in favor from marching forward towards the mission. And we will not cast aside Joe Biden, no matter how badly the big donors want a victim. And so every blue dog Democrat is ready to keep the pace all across the nation to help Biden finish this last race. Maybe this is a generational difference between people like me and the older generations. They see one bad crash at a debate and they act like it's time to throw in the towel and call it quits, as if this isn't just par for the course for everyone who's ever felt the hard knocks of life before. I can't help compare this situation to Pixar movie Cars, because if you were an adult when that film came out, the only message you learned from that movie, if anything at all, was about taking it slow and easy in life. Whereas those of us who were actual children when that film originally came out understood that the true moral message of that film came at the end of the movie, where we learned that the mark and character of a true champion does not come from winning the race, but from making sure that your fellow competitors get to finish theirs. This isn't time for internal conflicts and division. The Democratic primary voters have already staked their claims and cast their ballots in favor from marching forward towards the mission. And we will not cast aside Joe Biden, no matter how badly the big donors want a victim. And so every blue dog Democrat is ready to keep the pace all across the nation to help Biden finish this last race. And know they're ready to do whatever it takes to get Biden to the finish line this November. The real question here today is, are you? I know that I'm ready to do whatever it takes to get Biden to the finish line this November. The real question here today is, are you?